Hi, my name's Andy. Welcome back to my channel. In this episode, it's a continuation from my last video. I have my 16-inch folding bike that I bought secondhand, and today I am here at the recycling center and I'm going to have a look at the bikes that they have here and see what parts we can get so that we can fix up the bike that I've got in the back there. So there it is, the 16-inch folding bike. As you saw from my last video, it needs a few things doing to it. So let's head off into the recycling center and have a look through the scrap bikes and see what we can find. Well guys, that was disappointing. There really wasn't much on offer there today, and it's a bit of a long drive to get out here, but that's okay. I'm going to regroup, and I think what we're going to do now is just go and find somewhere shady because it is super hot today, and what I'll do with the bike is just strip it down and just try and fix up all the parts the best I can. My plan for the bike is to resell it for double what I paid for it, so I'll make a profit, and then with that money I hope to go and visit the dentist. So that's my plan, that's the whole plan for this 16-inch bike project. So stick around and we'll see how we get on. On my way back from the recycling center and I see the tide's high, so I thought I'll swing by the beach and have a swim and make a bit of a video about that, and just, yeah, I don't know, it's just a nice day, so why not? So what I didn't mention before is what I actually got with the bike was a helmet and a lock right there, and also this neat bike pump. It's pretty lightweight and I'll probably take that on my next trip. It's a pretty decent thing. The lock's pretty good too. So yeah, I don't think anyone will be stealing that bike with this lock on it. And then also the helmet. So when I go ahead and sell the bike, hopefully for twice what I paid for it, I'll sell it with these things as well. So if I can sell it for $100, so what I paid for it was $50 in New Zealand dollars, that's like 30 in US, and I got all that, and then I'll try and sell it for $100. But yeah, let's take a little test ride and see how she rides. So far so good. It's heading up a little bit of a hill here. It's going pretty good. You can certainly feel the smaller wheels. I don't think you'd want to ride this thing off-road. It's really where bigger wheels come into their own, is going over any bumps. Yeah, pretty good, can't complain. You can see that that sprocket there is wildly bent out of shape. What I'll probably do is just hammer it back into shape. I don't think I'll find one in the right size to replace it second hand, not without paying a fortune. Yeah, decent. This looks pretty good. Alright, might lock it up, go for a swim. So I've just ridden the bike for a few kilometers and I have a few thoughts about it. I know I mentioned before, I don't know if it was in this video or the previous one, that it throws the chain off on gear 1. It actually throws the chain off on 6. Yeah, that's because of the issue here with the sprocket being bent, so I'll have to bend that out. And the other thing was, I believe there is a bulge in the tyre. I could feel something. I think that maybe that could be it there. That looks pretty shocking actually. Those are probably, well, and the handlebars are a little bit wobbly, but I think I can just tighten those up. Those are probably the main things that I noticed from riding it. On my ride I actually put the seat up a little bit more, which made it a bit more comfortable, but I should have also put the handlebars up. That could have made it nearly perfect. What you do notice about the 16 inch is that the frame size is pretty short compared to the 20, and the crank, I don't know if it's any shorter. It feels a little bit shorter. Anyway, let's strip this thing down, clean it up, knock it into shape, and see what we can come up with. I think that's all I'm going to do with this. I don't think I'm going to go and find extra parts for it. I'll just give it a bit of a clean up, take the rust off, and then we'll go from there and list it for sale again. Okay, so I ended up going back to the waste transfer recycling centre, and I did buy a bike. So I bought this, and that's because the bike that I just test rode, it really needed tyres. I mean, the tyres on it are stuffed. That one's got a big crack in it, and it's just, yeah. So it needed tyres, so they charged me $5 for that. And my plan is that when I've finished pulling the parts off, I'm going to take the bike across the road to the scrap metal dealer, and hopefully they'll take it off my hands, and that will be nice and easy. It's like super hot today, so I found some shade here at this park, and I've got the bike there and the tires off the other bike, and the scrap metal place took that the wreck after I'd stripped it back, so that's all good. What I'm going to do now is probably put the camera on a time lapse, and then we'll start fixing up this bike, put the new tires on, and we'll see after that. So I've spent about an hour or so on the bike, and this is what I come up with. So it looks a little bit fancier now. I've taken the mudguards off, put on some fat tires, and yeah, haven't done much else to it. I'm not really going to do a lot more to it. I think I'll just like give it a bit of a polish to take some of this rust off. Might peel off some of these stickers and just tidy it up generally, and then I'll put it on line again for sale. Now I'm just going to test it. Oh, another thing I did do was I straightened out this and just took off the guard. I'll probably put that back on. Yeah, so thanks for watching my video of reconditioning a 16-inch folding bike that I bought secondhand. If you like this stuff, please subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think. My name's Andy, this is Hobocyclist, and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode.